much.
I'm so honored to be here. Thank you for all coming and supporting us. 1,385. It was 1,385 days ago that the freshman class of 2012 sat right over there in those bleachers. Freshly pressed polos and newly hung skirts. We sat on orientation day without a clue in the world of what the next 4 years would bring us. Are the teachers mean? What about homework? How am I supposed to remember my locker combo? What is block schedule? Why did they just rip up a dollar bill? Since our rather tense first meeting, our class has surely changed. We've lost some and gained others, bringing us to our complete gathering of 94 graduates today. These days when we would be sitting here in graduation gowns, when our names would be in the programs, these days we thought would never arrive, are here. These past 4 years have been an adventure. 1,382 days ago. First day of school! Oh, freshman year. How I don't miss those awful yellow lockers. And did the little 8th grader in me really think the orange polo would be a cute thing to wear? And the sex ed lectures. Really? Freshman year is already awkward enough. It definitely took some adjusting to this grand high school life. But somewhere along the way, friendships ignited, granting a little relief to our nervous hearts. And off we went on this journey of 4 years of education and growth from little pea brains, as Ms. McKelly would say, to graduates. 739 days ago, sophomore year. Woohoo, not freshmen, yeah! But we are still not very important. And no longer did ignorant freshmen puppy dog face work when Ms. Kuznick detected a dress code violation. But of course, there was always the legendary Sokotoa story, when Native American culture took over Miss Corey in her most animate lesson of trigonometric functions. And I also recall a universal depression that came over the sophomore class upon hearing of our research assignment. 6 to 7 pages? Mr. Williams, are you sure you don't mean paragraphs? But little did we know. 642 days ago. Junior year hit like a ton of brick. SAT prep, AP classes, emails from colleges you've never heard of. To say the least, sleep became a rarity. But Marinus Hall at last. Gone were the days of locker kicking open and standing outside in the cold. More than half our days as high schoolers had passed, but the best had yet to come. 283 days ago. August 13th, 2011. Seniors! Walking through the halls with our college sweatshirts, basking in the sweet aroma of new paint, and checking out the classrooms they remodeled just for us. From Kairos to Winning Spirit Week to Mr. Lippy's motivational talks, senior year has been a pretty amazing journey. We've grown so much in the past 4 years. It is now that we can cash in all the PowerPoints, the late night breakdowns, and the note-taking induced carpal tunnels for grad night memories, and a representation of our diploma tomorrow. Go blank, our diploma will represent something very real, an education and a foundation that we have attained here at SJND. In the last 4 years, I've learned many things, like rectilinear motion and the 7 stages of mitosis. But what I found to be most valuable isn't something you can bubble in on a Scantron. I've learned the importance of community and being loved and having people to love. For just a brief moment, I would like to bring you all back to a time when it was completely acceptable to run up to a classmate you hadn't spoken 3 words to all year and give them a hug. A time when you could walk around in sweats and a t-shirt with mascara smeared all over your face from crying and be completely beautiful and loved. Kairos was a very special time, and I won't share too much because we are in the presence of some unenlightened underclassmen. SJND has been a tremendous family, but our days here have dwindled down to 1. All of us can vouch for the expression, time flies. Our nervous smiles on orientation day seem like a lifetime ago, but the feelings come back like it was just yesterday. And before we know it, perhaps will be in these stands as parents, celebrating our children.
Whoa, took it too far.
Life can sometimes be very confusing, and we're all going to have to climb through a beautifully convoluted mess of people and things and jobs and hope we find meaning in it all. Of course, struggles have come. High school has not always been as fun and exciting as these past few days, but what matters is what we take away from here. Take away moments like your senior nights in sports when you swear you couldn't love your teammates and friends more. Take away moments of peace and clarity like Kairos. Take away a wise teacher's advice. Games of laser tag and go-kart races. Take away friendships and inside jokes. This ceremony, with all of its pomp and solemnity, symbolizes the passing of an era in our lives. We will soon begin an entirely new chapter in our lives. And as ridiculous and somewhat obnoxious as the saying is, YOLO! You only live once, so live and live it well. Be curious about the world. Be creative in solving problems and finding new ways to enjoy life. Be creative in solving problems and finding new ways to enjoy life. So seize this opportunity to blossom into the person you've always wanted to be. Thanks to literally every single person in this room for providing this group of 94 with a tremendous institution from which we will go forth into an entirely new and boundless world. Thank you, teachers, for your endless attention and patience. Thank you, administrators, for all the behind-the-scenes work you do for us. Thank you, families, parents. Your hopes and dreams from that day long ago in the delivery room are finally coming true. Your baby will be graduating. And we thank you for all the lunches you packed, all the rides you gave us, and all the encouragement and scolding that came along with it. And thank you to the class of 2012. For 1,385 days, I will look back on with the utmost admiration and nostalgia. The union of all these different backgrounds, skin tones, strengths and weaknesses speaks volumes for the cultural collaboration that constructs the SJND community. From distant paths we gathered, and now we walk together. Our common course is complete, and as our destinies continue to unfold, the road opens again. Where will it take us? I love all you guys, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow to share one of the most exciting days of our lives together. As Dr. Dean Evans would say, have a good day, all.